Are you ready to challenge your assumptions about leadership, innovation, and personal accountability? Look no further than Skin in the Game by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. This book delves into the concept of having skin in the game, a personal stake in the outcome of your decisions and actions, and how it applies to a wide range of fields. Taleb argues that those with skin in the game are more likely to make fair and just decisions, as they have a personal stake in the outcome and are therefore more accountable for their actions. Join us as we explore this thought-provoking and enlightening book and discover how the concept of skin in the game can impact your own decision-making and leadership. As someone who values personal responsibility and accountability, the concept of skin in the game has always resonated with me. There's something powerful about having a personal stake in the outcome of your decisions and actions. It adds an element of authenticity and sincerity that can be lacking when you're just offering advice from the sidelines. In Skin in the Game, Nassim Nicholas Taleb explores this concept in depth and shows how it applies to a wide range of fields, from economics and politics to philosophy and personal growth. As I read Skin in the Game, I couldn't help but reflect on my own level of skin in the game in various areas of my life. Am I truly invested in the outcomes of my decisions, or am I just going through the motions? Do I have the courage to take risks and put myself on the line, or do I shy away from vulnerability and hide behind a facade of safety? This book has challenged me to consider these questions and to be more mindful of my own level of skin in the game. Whether you're a leader, an innovator, or just someone looking to improve your decision-making and accountability, I highly recommend Skin in the Game by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. It's a thought-provoking and rewarding read that will leave you thinking long after you've finished it. 1. Skin in the game refers to having a personal stake in the outcome of a decision or action. When someone has skin in the game, they are directly impacted by the outcome and therefore have a vested interest in making fair and just decisions. This is why skin in the game is considered a crucial factor in decision-making and leadership. Those with skin in the game are more likely to consider all of the relevant factors and make decisions that are in the best interest of the overall situation, rather than just looking out for their own personal gain. For example, a CEO who has a significant portion of their net worth invested in the company they run is more likely to make decisions that are in the best interest of the company, rather than just looking out for their own personal gain. 2. Asymmetry, or the unequal distribution of risks and rewards, plays a significant role in the concept of skin in the game. Those with more skin in the game are more exposed to risks, but they also have the potential for greater rewards. For example, a small business owner who has invested their own money and time into the business has more skin in the game than an investor who is just providing capital. The small business owner is more exposed to the risks of the business failing, but they also have the potential to reap greater rewards if the business is successful. In contrast, the investor is more protected from the risks, but they also have a limited upside in terms of potential rewards. Understanding the role of asymmetry and skin in the game can help you make more informed decisions about how much risk to take on and what rewards you can expect in return. 3. True intellectuals, innovators, and leaders have skin in the game, while those who merely advise from the sidelines do not. This means that they are actively participating and taking risks, rather than just offering advice without any personal stake in the outcome. 4. It is important to consider the silent evidence, the things that we don't see or hear, when making decisions. This means taking into account all of the relevant information, rather than just relying on what is immediately visible or audible. For example, when evaluating a potential investment, it is important to consider not only the financial statements that are readily available, but also the intangible factors such as the company culture and the track record of the management team. 5. It is better to be approximately right than precisely wrong. This means that it is more important to have a general understanding of a situation or problem, rather than trying to have a precise and accurate answer. For example, rather than trying to predict the exact stock market return for the next year, it is more useful to have a rough idea of the range of possible outcomes and to plan accordingly. 6. Robustness, the ability to withstand stress and uncertainty, is more important than fragility. This means that it is better to have systems and processes that can withstand stress and uncertainty, rather than those that break down easily. For example, it is better to have a diversified investment portfolio that can weather market downturns, rather than a portfolio that is highly concentrated in a single stock. 7. The Lindy effect states that the longer something has been around, the longer it is likely to continue existing. This means that things that have been successful for a long time are more likely to continue being successful in the future. For example, a company that has been profitable for decades is more likely to continue being profitable than a company that has only been around for a few years. 8. Antifragile systems are those that thrive under stress and uncertainty, rather than breaking down. This means that they become stronger and more resilient as a result of facing challenges. For example, a person who regularly exercises and challenges their body through physical activity becomes stronger and more resilient to stress and illness, rather than breaking down. 9. It is important to be aware of the black swan events, rare and unforeseen events that have a significant impact, and to have systems in place to handle them. This means being prepared for events that are unlikely but could have a major impact, rather than being caught off guard. For example, having an emergency fund in place to handle unexpected expenses or having insurance to protect against unforeseen disasters. 10. Rather than trying to predict the future, it is better to focus on building robust systems that can adapt to changing circumstances. This means building systems that are flexible and can adapt to new information or changing circumstances, rather than trying to predict the future and being inflexible when things don't go as planned. For example, rather than trying to predict the exact path of a hurricane, it is more useful to have a robust emergency plan in place that can adapt to the specific circumstances of the event. Thank you for watching our video on Skin in the Game by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. We hope that you found the information shared in the video to be helpful and that you feel more confident in your understanding of the concept of skin in the game. Remember, the ideas discussed in the book can be applied to a variety of situations and can help you make better decisions, be a more effective leader, and create more robust systems. Skin in the Game is a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their decision-making and leadership skills, so if you're ready to take your personal and professional growth to the next level, give this book a read. We hope you found this video to be helpful and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching.